since we're speaking of artists who are who they are, Summer Walker. There was an issue with her meet and greet. And I know y'all were talking about it ahead of time because I think Flip, you know the story.
She was just standoffish. So Summer Walker did a meet and greet, and there's a lot of complaints. A lot of fans want their refunds, and because they said she was standoffish, she wasn't communicative, she didn't do eye contact, she did like she didn't even want to be there. So there's some backlash. She's received backlash about her meet and greet.
I wonder if it was from the actual people that went to the meet and greet.
So I saw some of the.
A lot of times we get backlash, but from the people that weren't wronged.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. This, personally, had I paid for a meet and greet and got this, I would have been underwhelmed. Like she was sitting in like a director's chair, it looked like, and was kind of like the person's come stand right. People come stand right here, and she was just.
But question,
like people trying to hand like, oh, I made it. You know the usual.
Regular.
Hey, I made a painting for you. She's like,
yes. Question: would you have bought a Summer Walker meet and greet?
No, not.
Why would you not have bought a Summer Walker meet and greet?
I won't buy some. No, because I have low expectations.
Because you know who she is as a personality.
Correct.
It took him 30 years to learn Lauryn Hill's greatness, so no.
That ain't got nothing to do with
not buying this summer.
Shut up. Never.
Look, the joke got him about to explain
Here's
it.
Look, here's the thing though, like, because earlier we was talking with Corey, and he stated that if you have anxiety and you know you can't, show up like that, don't do a meet and greet.
All right,
I disagree.
Don't bring nothing else Corey has to say.
That's not what it's.
If I'm a Summer Walker fan enough to pay $1,000 to go to the meet and greet, I know who Summer Walker is, and I embrace that. And I'm probably not going to be disappointed that she's standoffish because I know that she's standoffish.
Right. She has a history of it, right?
Yes.
She's let it
as
be
long
known.
as she's
Social anxiety.
She's let it be known from day one. It's social anxiety. It's the germaphobe thing. It's a lot of things.
Like she didn't tour for a minute. I
disagree.
Due to a lot of that. Now,
Reason
reason why?
with what? This is
No. I disagree that if you know you have all of these social issues, don't do a meet and greet where your fans are going to want to come meet and greet you because now it looks like a money grab.
All right, we talking about, and it may be a money grab.
It is a money grab.
So your fans have a reason to be upset if I pay $1,000 or how much was the meet and greet?
I don't know.
Whatever the dollar amount was for the meet and greet, and then I come to meet you and greet you, and you stand off as you might not want to shake my hand because of whatever the case may be. Fam, don't do a meet and greet if you know you have social anxiety.
You're speaking from ideals again.
Yeah,
I
see both sides.
First of all, I guarantee you, like Park said, it's 3 people complaining.
And they're probably not the person that was actually, it was probably like the girlfriend or boyfriend of the Summer Walker fan.
Very rarely do you buy a meet and greet ticket and everything is set up the smoothest at the meet and greet.
That part too.
You often don't have a lot of time with the act. Sometimes security is rushing you out of there. Sometimes your picture might be blurry and they still say, yo, get the fuck out of here. It ain't all peaches and cream at the meet and greet.
And sometimes it was supposed to be after the show or now it's before the show or vice versa, so the artist isn't even in the right headspace.
Yeah, sometimes exactly. You're springing it on the artist. The time is fucked up. We're running late. If it's before the show, we got to get this done in a timely fashion so the real show can... There's so many moving parts to have to do with a meet and greet, but let's get to math. If we're charging any price that you... price that you could think of.
$500.
I'm gonna look for the price.
But most times they like, well, I've been out the game for a while, so let me shut up. But 100, 150, 175, Chris Brown or some of the novelty acts get to charge more. But at $100 and $150 in 20 to 40 cities, nobody is turning that down because you're an introvert. It adds up. It's most of the time that meet and greet money and the merch money and the after party money are the convincing incentive to even get you to go in the store.
Yeah, that's true.
You counting on that money. You're doing it for the money. Nobody's saying, yo, I hate the fans being this close to me and I hate Germ, so I'm leaving $250,000 on the table. No, you're not.
And I think I hear Ish's point too, which is that don't sign up for something. Because it puts the fans in a bad position. Don't sign up as an artist to do the thing that you can't do well. But the reason why I ultimately land on Summer Walker's side on this is simple. Again, the story is known. If it were her first tour and people didn't know, and the fans were caught off guard, I think as a fan, it's reasonable to expect the artist to be quote unquote normal. But after all this time, all the information, the person who spends $1,000 or $500 on a Summer Walker thing, they're a super fan. So they know she has anxiety. They know who she is already, and they still signed up for it. So that's why I'm like,
I was gonna add that the people at the meet and greets are not your normal fans. You can almost wipe a booger on their fucking shirt, and they're gonna go frame it.
right.
But for me, that's still more reason. Like, yo, you being in a room with 10,000 people, right? It's not the same as you being in a room with 500. It's not the same as you being in a room with 50 or 100 people. Dog, if somebody spends their money, and this is a problem, if somebody spends their money and you know you can't deliver, don't take their fucking money.
Oh, shit.
But what?
Bro, am I saying something
No,
wrong?
you're not saying
You're not
crazy,
saying
but
nothing wrong,
here's
but you're
our-
speaking in a perfect world.
Yeah.
But I don't even think it's a perfect world situation. I mean,
Niggas gonna take your money even if they can't.
All right,
Yo,
and then I
niggas-
have a right to bitch when you took my money
Oh,
and
of
didn't
course.
deliver.
We're not. Nobody's saying they wrong.
No, I'm
y'all
saying
saying y'all
I am
taking
a little
Summer
bit.
Walker's side in this.
I'm
If you
saying
picking
that.
a side, yo fam, the people not wrong. If I paid you for some shit and you didn't deliver on what I paid you for, I have a right to be mad
I
as a
agree with that.
customer and a consumer.
Here's where I see it a little different.
Well,
I don't agree that she didn't deliver.
Technically, she did deliver.
That's what I'm saying. I think she delivered because, again, a meet and greet could look a lot of different ways. And if I'm going to a meet and greet with somebody with social anxiety, I'm not expecting them to be hugging me and jumping on me and doing all. I'm expecting them to take the picture,
Be a
do
little
this.
sti- be a little distant.
I get why a fan who doesn't know her would be disappointed. I'm just saying at this point, like after all these years, you should know what a meet and greet with her is going to look like versus a meet and greet with Chris Brown. Chris Brown going to jump on your lap. He's going to take great pictures. I don't expect that from her. So if I sign up for it, it's kind of like yes, you have a right to be mad if an artist is late. But if I sign up for a Lauryn Hill show at this point, I'm gonna sound crazy complaining in 2026 about her being late. You know what I mean? Not that I'm wrong to complain, but I know what I'm signing up for. That's just how I see it. But
Got you.
Got it.
And Ish, in your example, she has a choice, and I don't know that to even be true.
See, yeah, that's the part.
that's
I don't.
interesting.
I'm just saying I don't.
We booking this, and you gonna do X amount.
Do
of
the best you can with it.
Yeah.
I'm on the side of the customer in most instances, bro, because it's like, yo, if I go buy a sandwich, you can say, yeah, you got a sandwich. That don't mean my sandwich is a. Bro.
It's a slippery slope,
Yeah,
though, because,
bro.
like, how much can you expect out of someone in a meet and greet?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's the other thing. Again,
Like,
you
oh,
watch-
he didn't hug me. He didn't give me a kiss.
but that's the problem because you watch what certain. And not just Chris Brown. Like some other people started to kind of up
Put some
their
extra
meet and
sauce,
greets.
yeah.
So now you might walk in with an expectation, and Summer Walker has went from being completely distant from everything to saying I'm working on it a little bit better and doing a little bit different at the show. So the fan might think, oh, and now she's offering a meet and greet. Okay, maybe now I'm going to get a little bit more than I might have would have gotten 3 years ago, 4 years ago, or something like
And
that.
I think they did because 3 or
And
4
I
years
think
ago she'd have ran out the room.
She wouldn't. 3 or 4 years ago, she wouldn't even have did it.
That's facts.
Right.
3 or 4 years ago, we canceling the tour because I don't want to go out here with all y'all people.
Right.
So they might think there was some progression and that the meet and greet is going to go differently. And wow, this is all I got. Yeah. Like I mean, some of that stuff looked like some of the people had like drawings, and you know how they come up with
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
And they couldn't even. She was just like, oh, okay, yeah, give it over there. Like that. Even if you could have said thank you, took it, put it to the side. I get it. People felt like they got robbed.
I get it. I'm not mad at the fans for feeling the way. I just, and ultimately, like I said, if it were her first tour, I'd feel differently about it.
Yeah.
That's all. But
And I
hopefully she
do
recovers.
feel like even though it's not her first tour, she should attempt to mask it better.
Yeah.
I can say that to Ish's point. Like if you're going to continue to be a touring act, then at some point learn how to fake a smile.
No Joe Biden.